Hi Pisces, welcome to your November 2021 reading. So we're in Scorpio season, and every year you tend to learn there's this expansion that you feel during Scorpio season. You probably feel more like yourself during Scorpio season than you do most of the year, like maybe your season and Scorpio season. You just kind of get into it, I think, a little bit more than other people. You're feeling the energy. This year, with the Sun, Mercury, and Mars all in Scorpio, Mercury and Mars will be conjunct on the 10th of November and squaring Saturn. And that's going to be one of those power struggle kind of moments. So really, I would not argue with authoritarian figures during that. Like, that whole week is going to be one of those weeks where we're going to feel like this push and pull of power struggles. And you're not having it. Like, that is not something that you want to have going on during this time, right? Like, during November, you just don't want to do it. Like, right? Like what my t-shirt says. Nope. It's not going to happen. We also have Venus moving into Capricorn for the next 4 months. Venus will go retrograde in December, and she will literally be there from November 5th until March 5th in Capricorn. And this is all happening in the chart area for you guys, that has to do with like community, the collective friend groups online. If you're somebody if you're like a social media person, you're on social media a lot, you're probably going to learn a lot about the boundaries that you need to have with Venus and Capricorn. You need to have stronger boundaries during that time. It may be like, honestly, like I would check, if you do any kind of like online shopping or anything like that, make sure everything is super, super secure. That's going to be a really big thing for you guys. But also paying attention to the relationships that you have in your life with people in your community, with people at work, with people online. This also could even be a time that you end up having like a long distance relationship in your life. Maybe you've never really thought about that before, but you meet somebody on Instagram or whatever. I don't know. That could really be a possibility because the spotlight's going to kind of be on you. People are going to see more of you during that time if you are showing up, right? If you're showing up as your true authentic self, remember that authenticity wins out at the end of every day. So I always have to remind everybody that. So that's going to be something that we want to pay attention to, though, is any kind of relationships that you are starting, especially relationships with people at a distance or with people online. Because you don't want to, it could be that you have a lesson that you need to learn with a particular energy that you're supposed to meet that is at a distance or has been at a distance for a while. Maybe this is somebody that's been at a distance for a while and you guys are kind of having to go through some lessons and stuff to learn, but this transit is really going to help you understand the kind of boundaries with Venus and Capricorn. But November, the biggest thing I think for you guys to remember is as you are allowing yourself to expand your awareness and sort of look outside the box, look outside of things, keep your boundaries up. You know what I mean? Like you want to be open and you want to be vulnerable, but at the same time, you don't want to get screwed over. That's not a thing that we want to walk ourselves into. So here we are. Let's look at some cards, guys. If I'm taking heavy, deep breaths, it's not because your reading is too heavy for me to be doing. It's because I'm at a higher elevation. And with my illness that I have, my cancer that I have, it's still kind of hard to say that, but with the cancer that I have, my lungs are also affected. So, yeah, so it's not that I think your guys' reading is too much, but wow, you're really showing up super, super independent right now. And I think it's because you're really recognizing even if it's difficult, you're really recognizing those things that you can't hold on to anymore, because you want to expand. You want to continue to grow and evolve and expand, and you don't want to have those restrictions around you no matter what. And I think that the past is still a little bit confusing to you. You're like, was it really what it was, or was I just creating this vision in my mind of what I thought it was? Let's get 2 more cards, and then we will look at them and talk about them one by one. Ooh. Okay. I think the past is trying to come back into your life, and I think that you're going to have to decide, you're going to need to make a decision on whether this thing that is representing itself, if you will, I think that you're going to have to make a decision on whether this is for your best and highest good, or if this is something that you really need to think about walking away from. So we've got the 9 of Pentacles was the first card. I've also got a new camera, so it does a weird focusy thing. Sometimes it never quite focuses back on me, but I think I might have fixed it a little. Then we have the 10 of Swords, just being real, and the 7 of Cups. Nice. On the top. In the bottom, we have the 6 of Cups, the Knight of Cups, and then we have the 6 of Pentacles, the 8 of Cups, and there you are showing up as the King of Cups in your reading. Welcome. The Independence, when that 9 of Pentacles came out, it was like, boom. It was like this brick that fell on the table. Like, I am ready. This has to happen. Like, I need to be out on my own. I need to be doing my own thing. I need to be allowed to do that sort of stuff without feeling like I'm creating chaos or catastrophe or something like that. 10 of Swords, 7 of Cups. You have so many options. And the only thing that's going to stop you from creating any realities from all of these options is if you allow yourself to go to the worst possible case scenario, which is what that 10 of Swords can be. But that 10 of Swords is also reminding you that you've been through a lot and you're at the end of a really, really difficult cycle. And so it's really time to honor that from yourself. There's something about the past that seems to be coming back into your life in some way with the 6 of Cups and the Knight of Cups. And it feels like it might even be an apology, or it feels like it might, or either you're wanting to apologize to somebody or somebody is coming in to apologize to you. And with this 6 of Pentacles, 8 of Cups, and the King of Cups, let's look at the 6 of Pentacles and the 8 of Cups first. The 6 of Pentacles is asking you where you're placing your energies. Are you giving your energies to people, places, and things that are no longer serving you, or are you giving it to people, places, and things that are giving back to you? And then the 8 of Cups is saying, whatever it is that you are still holding on to, or you're still giving your energy to and still giving your time to, that you know is an emotional attachment that's only draining, that's the thing that you need to walk away from. And if it's this Knight of Cups coming in with an apology from the past, if that's what happens in November, and you've already established yourself and you're like, no, I am feeling, I've got so many great options. Everything is opening up for me. I have all of these amazing things that I can look at. And this person or this thing or this situation or whatever it is, it's going to resonate different for everybody. Whatever that situation might be. It could be a person. It could be a job. It could be an apology from a family member, from a friend, whoever, whatever. I don't know. You're going to have to decide your value. What's your value, Pisces? How do you place value on your peace of mind? How do you place value on your nervous system being regulated and not being triggered all the time? How much value do you place on having no chaos in your life? Do you know what that feels like? Do you even know what that means? These are the questions I really want you to ask yourself in November. So we are going to look at all of this stuff in the extended and find out the direction that we're going in with it. But this is really Pisces. This is the season of you taking ownership of your own personal values and not letting other people come in and keep saying, I promise I've changed. I promise I've changed. Okay? I love you guys. I will see you in the extended. You can get that on Vimeo or you can become a member of the channel. Bye.